Hey gamers, Ranger Tony here, back with more of Black Geyser, Couriers of Darkness. I'm at this screen because I am starting again. Now, this is going to be the last restart. When we first started playing, I played as a mage, sorcerer, whatever they call it, spell weaver. Spell weaver. It was all right, but I found that quite quickly I had some problems with it. I wasn't sure I liked it. I decided to play a ranger instead. And then I found, got to the city, got some companions, found that I get a mage as a companion. Since then, I've done a little bit of looking, and I've found a wiki that gave me some information about all the different companions. And it also gives me some information about different character builds and stuff like that. And here's the thing, right? You do get a nice range of companions, and most of them aren't complete garbage. So that's okay. You know, they need a little bit of work, but they're all right. What I feel like is that particularly early game, you don't really have much in the way of melee centric characters. Now, I played the ranger, definitely melee, but compared to some other sorts of rangers in other games, the ranger feels a little bit lesser than normal. I mean, you do eventually get spells, but all rangers don't get much in the way of spells. And I wanted to play something a little bit more, and you know, there was a toss-up. Should I start again as a convoker, because that interested me originally? Should I start again as a spell weaver? All of that sort of stuff. But what we're going to start as is a Templar. Now, I don't normally play divine spell-wielding characters. You'll notice that about me. So this is going to be a little bit different, but the Templar
shields the righteous.
The Templar is basically put forward as being one of the best characters in the game. You know, good at combat, has some good, so lots of health due to the extra physique. Focus helps with their aim. They get the same damage bonuses or similar damage bonuses that a ranger does. And they get some resistances to some good stuff. They do eventually get spells at level 4. They can wear any armor. They can wield any weapon. You can go down the tank route, or you can go down the damage route. I'm going to go down the damage route with this. But yeah, it's a little bit like the wiki that I was reading about this basically said you don't just want to play a fighter in this game. You want to be a bit more than that. And I agree. I like to be a bit more than that in most games. I usually don't just play a fighter. It's one of the reasons why I tried so many of the new character classes when I was playing Pathfinder Kingmaker, for example. A fighter doesn't appeal to me. There are, you know, oodles of fighters throughout these worlds, but you don't expect there to be as many Templars. Or if you're thinking Pathfinder Kingmaker, there's not that, there probably aren't as many Maguses or Kineticists or, you know, stuff like that. So I want to play something a little different, a little unique. Now, Templar is not overly unique. It's just a paladin. There are a few of those in most fantasy worlds, but yeah, we're gonna jump into this. Just let me really quickly grab. I am looking for this wiki for some ideas on the build of main character builds. There we go. Yeah, so what is that going to do in allocate? No. So 10 physique is fine. That'll give us a decent health pool. Dex of 8 is good. Let's drop intelligence back because we don't really need it. And let's drop charisma back because we don't really need that. We'll bump up supernatural a little bit to give us a little bit more of that. And then really we just need everything else in focus so that we can land some hits. And we're just going to go everything in poison and acid. All right. Now, we are going to take bargain and persuasion in general because that's the most useful for us as the primary character, but also as a Templar. The wiki actually recommends taking command company, but I've already got a point in that. I feel I need some seasoned warrior. That's going to help only with dialogue choices, but I think that's going to be good for us anyway. And then in weapons, we are just going to concentrate on large blades and put everything into that. Now, as far as these go, I think we just want all 4 in vigilance to begin with. I could put a let's put a waylay in there as well. These actually don't, like, I thought maybe this increased the usefulness of that ability. That's just how many times you can use that per day or per rest or whatever. Now, what some of these portraits I really feel are not the best. I want I wish I could load a separate portrait in here. We are going to take that hair there. There's not... You're kidding me. They need to add some more facial hair options in, I've realized. I was going to build the character and call it Storm Brightblade. But I'm starting to wonder whether that's a good idea now. I might go for that hairstyle instead and pick that guy. I mean, I guess I can still call him Storm Brightblade, but we might just go Storm at the moment. And we're going to go the
I
gallant
await your instructions.
Voice. I don't think that option was working last time I checked. Turn off the hints, because it still seemed to do it. I'm going to go through this first bit as quickly as I can, so I'm going to skip past a lot of the text.
Oh, why didn't I look here? Why am I...
Because we've seen it all before. And as I said, well, okay, let's just do that so that it leaves me alone. Thought I had that turned off already, but is there an option to... No, there isn't. All right. We have 3 vigilance and 1 waylay that we can use per day. Let's see if that is going to stay in place. There has been an update
At once.
since we last played this. What was that I just did? Oh, that wasn't me. Okay. We do have the... Let's put Wolf Pack as that. There's the map. Fine. What did I do? What was F? How do I get rid of that? Alright, I do want... Okay, right clicking gets rid of it. Yeah, I wish there was a center on character option, key command. I'm used to that from other games, and it just feels a little weird not to have it. All right, let's quickly loot everything. I know we're not supposed to, well, maybe not supposed to. I feel the game shouldn't really allow this, but it doesn't care, even though greed is supposed to be the bad thing in this game. So let's just quickly grab this stuff. Which key was the highlight key? Look, fine, whatever. Oh, it is tabbed. Okay. There should be a law that everybody has to use the same options for all that stuff. So confusing going through games and not being able to have things work the same. Ooh, excuse me.
Off I go.
And we've got that. I think the game gives me a mace and a shield, yeah, and chainmail. Which I will use initially. Let's where'd the belt go? Not wearing it. I somehow drop it or put it into a chest or something. Okay. That feels like an annoying little bug. Oh, I think I did click drop by mistake.
There?
But I don't now see it anywhere. So I can't... Oh no, there it is. Whew. Okay, and that grants luck. So let's wear that. That is worth 30, so we might as well keep it. We didn't search that. I just noticed. This is back down here again. I'm not going to fight against it. We'll just accept the fact that it's pointless to try and get that to work properly.
I will lead.
I am pretty sure I have memorized this.
At last. Ugh, don't go twisting an ankle in all your hurry. You take care of the drinks. Lord Woolcraft and Lady Larenthal prefer wine. Lord Joran would like ale. Lady Virulin and Lord Espen want mead.
Yeah, so it's wine, mead, wine, ale.
Hello. Oh, the staff. Huh.
Wine,
Ugh, the carriage was quite just what I
mead,
wanted.
Hello. You're here. Ah,
mead,
good.
Hello. Yes, yes, get on with. I
Wine.
suppose.
and
Well,
ale.
you.
Shall we do business, gentlemen?
Yes.
I do.
And then
She speaks.
Ah,
So there's trouble in the mines. Everyone's getting greedy.
War. Throw
They're
in
on
the
gold is the
kindly
problem.
do not into very.
We want a peaceful solution, and
My ladies, my lords, we earned. They make no that one. I'll deny. Too little.
Surely they.
They.
Come,
Yes.
you.
Come with me.
As you say.
okay, so follow the Lord.
You and you, the main and you.
Go. What, am I stuck over there on that guy? Am I?
I shall not.
Let's try and take out the archer. So what does vigilance do again? Vigilant enhancing defensive capabilities. Okay, let's enable that. And yeah, that's who we want to attack. There we go, she's down.
No. No. Oh.
All right. Sure, we'll grab all of that.
At once.
That's obviously all of that as well. What do these guys got? Actually, I feel like the shields are a little bit pointless. Those are metal charges. They're small shields. I'm not going to use them. So, step number one, let's get a claymore. No, let's put it there. And I might put those short blades. There are no... Okay, there are no... I'll put that in there as a backup weapon. We're going to use a two-handed blade. If I get a longsword, I might put it in there as a backup weapon. G'day, Saint Salvius. Sorry, I didn't notice you came in
As
there.
you say.
Yeah, I just sort of... I basically built this character off a wiki. So it's a human Templar, physique of 10, dex of 8, int of 4, focus of 14, charisma of 5, and supernatural of 4. Charisma is pretty much a dump stat in this game. You don't need it for anything, really. And we went for bargain and persuasion, I grabbed one level of Seasoned Warrior just so that I can get some of those warrior-based speech interactions, and then everything else has gone into large blades. I'm probably going to stick with two-handed swords, but I just want to get a feel for how they are.
No one stands
If they're not... Well, that performed incredibly well. But... yeah, it's very slow to get another swing, so I might carry a longsword and shield as well. Just if I get to a situation where I feel like I need to attack a little bit more often. Okay, I will take on those guys. Well, looks like I can do both. I don't need another mace. I don't need another shield. The arrows don't sell for anything, so actually I'm going to put those away. Right. I'll grab those axes. Like I said, can't do anything much with them, really.
Off I go.
Okay. He wants me to help in here. So the high focus gives me better accuracy.
This is important. The lady is... You were never so... Gods damn these Darunguld swine. Behind me is my dressing chamber.
Right, so if we... Oh, I'll have to wait for this to... Well, once we get to the witch's hut, I'll show you. Dexterity and focus give you accuracy. And I've got a bit of dexterity there, which also helps with armor. But the focus is probably more important at this point.
From your fate.
To be...
Enough.
For this build, because I'm not going with archery, it feels like I don't have to go too high on dex. It probably doesn't matter. It probably... I could have gone higher with dex anyway. I probably could have evened out focus and dex a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. So,
Get up, lazy boy. It's time to go to bed. What? Does this look like...
how did I get here? So I need to rest. Well, actually, let's just have a look. So yeah, focus increases my aim and accuracy, and my dodge, and my block. And resistances to depressive strain and pain. Dex just increases accuracy, weapon skill, chance to dodge, parry, physical attacks. And yeah, so physique to get a bit of extra damage. I don't know. Like I said, I'm following a wiki guide on Templar builds for this, but I don't know. I might have wanted to even out and get like, I don't know, 11 each in both dexterity and focus, maybe. But we'll see. I'm happy with that at the moment. I'm hoping the focus might help a little bit. It doesn't say anything to do with spell casting. We don't have a lot of points there. We will have spells later. So we'll see how that goes. Let's do the rest. It wants us to do that.
Wake up, lazy. Always sleeping, this one. Now, how about you make yourself useful?
Very well.
Take a look at...
So she's got a list of things she wants me to do. Bruisewort, brown stem mushrooms, fox meat. Fine. So these were all short blades. They're all just short swords. Those are claymores. Not much we can do with that. I thought we got a longsword out of all of this. And I can't put that with a shield, so... I don't know. I need to find myself a longsword at some point. She's got some potions there. She's got recipe there. I haven't used any of those. I haven't read any of these recipes yet, so... There we go. They're both red, and that one's red, so I can sell all of that later. Oh, I've got to talk to her again.
Well.
That's right.
Oh, good, good. You know how to read. Here.
And we'll put on those gloves, which give us better brewing and drying. Fine. And we're using the wrong weapon, so we will... Is it X? Yes, it was X.
At
I'm going
once.
to talk to this guy.
Yes.
Sure, I'll clear out the spiders for you. What do we have in here? Probably should set up at least that and that one. What is that? Cure all, that's probably useful too. And that's another healing potion. And what's that one? Relaxation. I don't think I need that, but you never know. Let's just sort of do a circle of the map, shall we? What's under here? Moon glider, we don't need that. Sorry, Mr. Fox. I need to...
I shall not flag until we prevail.
get your meat.
Off I go.
Thank you. Grab that. Attack the spiders. Didn't get poisoned out of that. I hope I didn't. See what happens if I get any more damage. I have that cure-all potion, but I don't want to use it unless I absolutely have to. Oh, it is left control for the attack.
No one
That's
stands
right.
against steel.
Wonderful.
There?
And I think that's one of the ingredients I need as well. Go across the bridge. I don't actually remember what was over here, but we'll have a look. What's that? A lot of these moths or butterflies or whatever they are. It's as far north as we can go.
I will lead.
Come on down here. Could probably attack those white readers. I don't remember. I think I might have attacked them once before. I don't remember what they do. How hard they are. Bill. Ah,
I fear
that's
neither
right.
pain nor death.
The ghoul. Go. We did pretty good against undead, so g'day Ezane, how you doing?
As you say.
And that. Anything else? I don't think there will be. That's as far as we can go. Okay, back over the bridge. Did I not search that? I mustn't have. Fairly sure there's one or two more groups of spiders I have to kill. Speaking of such,
You dare face me?
take out that one. And then you. Beautiful. Oh, I got poison there.
Your time will come.
Right. Okay, we've got a level.
I await your instructions.
Will taking a level get rid of my poison effect? I sort of doubt it will. Let's get outdoor survival. Keep going in large blades. And maybe another waylay. I think that did get rid of my poison effect, but I'm not at full health anymore. That's fine. There's actually nothing else I need to fight on this map. I think that was all of the bad spiders. So we'll just see if there's anything else we can harvest. That. And we'll talk to the guy down there and finish his quest, and we'll go back inside.
Hello.
Okay. Got to remember to keep the antidote for yourself. Don't accept rewards for quests in this game, because accepting rewards for quests will increase greed rather than decrease it. Is it easy to come by food in this game? I don't know. I haven't found any issues with getting food. I mean, we've got the fox meat that we can cook up, and
I will lead.
I haven't played it enough yet to be really confident I can give a definite answer on that.
At once.
But
What you good? You put your gloves on just
what
like
I
the
did
rest
do
of
didn't
us.
seem to
All
have any issues
fingers at the
finding
same
food, but we'll see.
time. You weren't trying.
Okay.
What's this? Did you forget to make these herbs edible, child? Come. I have to wonder what that...
Okay, so we need to get to drying. So we come over to here. We put those in there. Won't let us do multiples. So... And then we put the candle down there, and we start drying. And I probably should have put a third thing in there to dry as well, because the candle... It was a waste of a candle not to do all three at once. Okay, so let's talk to her.
Good, well and dried. There, it's on the fire. About talking.
Valuable lesson. Why did you save me? He's been keeping an eye on things. He's a force of balance. Keeping me here so that I can learn stuff. Stew almost ready.
When you leave here, the world you knew yesterday will be gone. It is the essence of avarice itself.
Okay, so greed is the problem. Bit of a fighter. Yeah. Okay, so I need to open the chest. Of course, that's not going to do anything. But I can come here and I can force the lock. Gotta get past the beastie to get in there.
I shall not flag until we prevail.
Feeling well?
I await your instructions.
Yeah, I've already done Command Company, but... Thank you for reminding me. And why would I want light leather armor when I've already got
Off I go.
chain shirt on?
What do you need, my child?
I'm listening.
I've done this! Oh, rest button. Okay.
I see that look.
Switch back to those gloves, I feel. And... yeah. Actually, let's get rid of the stones, because they're kind of useless. Am I carrying too much? I am.
There?
Okay, so if I'm carrying too much and even getting rid of the stones didn't help, let's get rid of what? How much are these arming swords worth? 30. That's worth 30. 25. That's worth 110. We're not going to get rid of that. Traveler's Cane. Yeah, no, we don't want that. That's worth 40. That's worth 10. I almost feel I can get rid of it, but no. That's not worth much. These books, oh, they are actually worth a bit, so I might not get rid of them. The Gamberson is actually, doesn't weigh much, but it's also not worth much. I don't know what to get rid of. What's the bow worth? That's not worth much. How much am I carrying? Oh, only a fraction over what I need. Just put a sword away. I think I need to rest again.
Good morning. I fear that our time together is nearing an end. Yes, that is the gist of it.
Okay, so Espen was my father, unofficial, blah, blah, blah. And I took away my family. Thank you again for your sage advice.
Be safe.
I will lead.
And I got another level. Wonderful. Bit more persuasion, I feel. So... Okay, so each point in this command company, I think, is the main thing we're going to concentrate on here, because that gives those bonuses to everybody else. Get some more into large blades. I don't know if there's a cap on these, but I'm already at 77%, so... World greed grew by 50. We are going to have to do something about that.
At once.
Down to the Merchant Road. Oh, it's
At
raining.
once.
Actually, don't search any of this stuff yet. We can't carry anything until we get somebody else in our party.
Little soaring sight it is. Puh.
I don't know of any way that I can just click my fingers and lower the world greed. But that is the aim of the game, is to do that. Now, by acting generous and encouraging other people to act generous, I am assuming that is going to be one of the mechanics in the game. So that's what we're going to try and do. And it really does fit very well with the whole Templar Paladin type of character. Did you have a part in this? No.
Wars
Do
of
you know why they were
Not a serious
fighting?
question. Even a league beneath the Skag Mountains, everyone knows of the war.
I saw some livery, blah, blah, blah. And war.
Anyway, this was one of the smaller
Why
battles
don't
between
we
the
walk together? Thinking the same thing. Telling my story.
Quite a tale.
If only there was somewhere all my questions could be resolved.
This is the road to Isilbra.
Let's go.
Excellent. Oh,
Okay, let's
listening.
give Helgenhar some levels. Sure, he can have that. He is not going to need command company, so I'm going to give him lots and lots of outdoor survival. That's going to be his big thing. Now, war clubs and hammers and battle axes. The fact of the matter is, he has a battle axe at the moment. Haven't spent... Let's cancel that for a sec. Hang on. I wanted to have a look at something. So that is a battle axe. It is a one-handed weapon. I don't know if there are, like, great axes. It's unclear. Weapon skills. Battle axes. So it doesn't sound like there are two-handed battle axes. So yeah, I tend to agree, Saint Salvius. I think there is a little bit of like they thought about things a little bit weirdly in this game. Well, I can understand a little bit the idea. What I think is there should be a scale, right? So give the player the option. You know how in a lot of other games, Baldur's Gate 1, I think there's even sometimes in Pathfinder Kingmaker that I can think of offhand. You do a quest for somebody, and at the end of the quest, it actually gives you an option to ask them to give you more money, right? That is greed. But if they had already said to you, well, I'm going to pay you this to do that, and you accept it, that's not really greed. That's just accepting it, right? On top of that, so that should be the default position. That should just mean no change in your greed at all. If you just accept what they give you, there should be no change. If you try and demand more, that increases greed. If you say, I don't want the reward, you keep it, that should decrease your greed. But the middle road of accepting the quest, the original thing that they were going to give you, should not change it either way. That should just be zero change. That's my opinion on the way that works. Okay, we are definitely going to do battle axes here. So let's just pump battle axes for him. Outdoor survival, bargaining and persuasion, because all of this is pretty pointless for a warrior. And he has leveled up. Okay, we've talked to him like it wanted us to. Now, let's see if we can't
I await your instructions.
shift some of this heavy stuff over to him so that we can raid a few more of these bodies. And the other thing about the whole greed thing, and I mentioned this in the last playthrough, it should take all of your actions into account. So every time you...
Go ahead.
Just hang on a sec. Yep, you got carrying space. Every time I loot a
I'm
body
listening.
on the battlefield, that sort of should increase my greed,
Off I go.
you know? Or if I have, you know, go through someone's house and raid all the containers in there, that should increase my greed as well. It should not be... Okay, I'm carrying too much again. Why is he not following us? What's the... what was... Oh, that. Select... That's right, back quote selects the full party, doesn't it? And let's grab all of that. Okay, so I want these metal-plated greaves because they give me better protection. And we're going to give a set of those to you as well. You're actually wearing a cuirass, which I think is even better than the chain. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's better than the chain, but you could do with those. You have a pretty good shield. I'm still carrying way too much, so let's just give that to you as well. And there we go.
There?
I thought...
I await your instructions.
Let's just do that for the moment.
I will leave.
There we go. Let's grab that. Where's the wolves? Oh. Forest kobolds.
I shall not flag until we prevail.
I think in particular, when I said that, give that to
I'm
you.
listening.
When I said that there should be a disadvantage to looting bodies, I mean in particular ones that you did not kill. Now, I'm not advocating murder or anything like that, but if someone has attacked
As you say.
and
You need only at once.
you know,
No
I
one
feel
stands against speed.
there is some right to potentially looting the body. But just coming across random bodies like those ones that were back there that had been killed in some other battle, yeah, that doesn't make quite the sense. Right. I really should make my way up to this merchant and sell stuff.
There?
Oh, I haven't been searching for highlightable areas. Let's have a look. There's another little one up here. And there's one down this way. Let's grab this one first, because we're not coming back this way. And this one up here.
I will lead.
come back down over this way though to get this, but also just to make sure we've uncovered basically just all of this area over here. Got that. Got that. That's all good.
I fear neither pain nor death.
Thankfully, these forest spiders aren't a problem.
Off I go.
Oh, it's Gavin. How you going, Gavin? What plague? What do you have to offer, Gavin? Show me what you have. With pleasure. Okay. I don't know that we're going to need a lot of this stuff. And at the moment, all he's really got is potions. Okay. Do I keep all of this for now or not? I don't know. I don't think I need that. Definitely don't need a couple of more chainmail halberds. The gardening gloves, the ghoul's bone. Keep the identify scroll. We've learnt that. I don't feel I need either of those. I'm pretty sure I learnt both of those. I don't want the gambeson. I don't want the books or that. And the verdant emerald we will sell. Okay, and then basically everything you've got we're going to sell. Beautiful. How much? 1,800 gold. Very good.
I go.
I'm listening, as you say.
Let's check out the rest of the map while we're here.
You dare face me?
Good. Cool. Right. Grab that. Forest Kobold. What have we got? Nice little collection.
Off I go.
Let's see if there was anything else here in the smoking wreckage that I hadn't noticed before. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we've seen it all.
As you say.
We do have a lot of ingredients if we were going to do any brewing and drying, or drying and brewing, because you have to do the drying first. I don't think it's worthwhile. I mean, it's just, all I could do is sell those couple of pelts, I think. I think we're better off just heading into the city. So, one of the things that I learnt from this wiki is the location of all of the companions. I'm not going to spoil anything, and I tried not to spoil anything for myself either. But the interesting thing is that in the last game, I got in... you get into here, so you come through the gates, of course, you get into this area. I went to here. I think I even went to here, and I don't think I went to that one, though. But I went to a few different places in here. It turns out, and I was saying, the one thing I needed in the party was a cleric. Now, my character as a Templar will have some healing abilities later on, but what I was missing was a cleric. There was one right here that I missed. So, yeah, it'll be... We're going to do that. We're going to get them right now. I don't want to announce that I'm part of Lord Esp... I'm claiming my birthright, not outside of the city gates. So we're going to say that we are looking for work as a mercenary. Rebels are bad, okay? Good enough. Go on in.
Off I go.
I wish there was a way I could sheathe my weapon. Maybe there is. Maybe I need to check and have a look. Because that's one of those little quality of life things. You would not be walking through a town with your weapons out. Even just walking through the wilderness with your, weapons in your hand. You wouldn't do that. Now, I know that you can say, well, if you get ambushed, you're stuck. Yes, you are, in reality, but this isn't reality, so... Okay, so they have stolen the bracelet from Lord Markham. Southern Shore, which is a tavern in one of the other areas. Did I hear you saying your friend is ill? Perhaps this potion would help. So that will have... No, that... Now, see, that didn't increase my generosity or decrease my greed. It should have. I was being generous. I was saying, look, your friend there is sick. Maybe a potion would help. Fact of the matter is the friend isn't really sick. He's drunk. But, ooh, those guys always, those patrol golems are a little bit interesting. So somewhere here in this market square is the person I'm looking for, I believe. And I would probably guess... I was going to say that is her there, but it's not. Couple of children, a commoner, fire breather, commoner, a traveller, commoner. Can you sell anything? There's the nearest blacksmith. I'll tell you how to get to the palace, that's all I can do. You... Okay.
Off I go.
Whatever. Oh, here we go. Who's that? Oh, no, that's a guard. Commoner. Commoner. Guard. That'll be another guard there. Commoners everywhere. Commoner. Commoner. Oh, Reese and Branca. Oh, that's right. These ones are talking about the girl in the inn that we're going to talk about. Okay. So that is that. There's another guard. Commoners. Doesn't feel like there's a path through there.
There?
Let's just quick save. Yes, this is the person we were looking for.
Yes? Gentlemen, I merely wish to be on my way. I have no quarrel with you.
What's going on here?
Please, I have nothing left I can give to your master.
That is not so, Siraka. You know it is not so. The one thing you indisputably have is that which we've come for. Why talk at all? Why not just plant a blade in my back? Because I want to see the fear in your eyes before you die. Leave that woman alone. Walk away, human. We're only after her. Young lady, do you have some business with these men?
Call me Siraka, please.
Siraka.
Unfortunately, yes, business of a kind. They're here on behalf of their master, Elenuator.
I am guessing there is some friction between you and Elenuator. A matter of faith, he disagrees so strongly with mine that he sends his henchmen to chase me night and day. Okay, I'm not going to stand by while these men attack you. Come stand by me. Stop that. Stop talking like you're in charge of the situation. I don't know for certain that we will win in a straight fight, but I imagine the amount of noise we raise together will rouse a score or two of other folk from their bread and ale. Do you care so little who witnesses your crimes? Very well. Breathe the fresh air a while longer. But to your new friends, I say this. Any associates of this heretic will be marked just the same. Run like the cowards you are. You always have such danger following you around? I'm afraid to say yes. Lately, that has been a constant threat. You quitted yourself well. Could you use another traveling companion? I am a cleric of Alaris, adept at the healing arts, and also capable in a fight. Perhaps our skills might complement each other. Yes. Welcome to the party. Thank you. Let me know if you need any healing. All right,
yes.
We need to level her up. Now, she is going to be our main brewer. I don't really want her using bargaining and persuasion, so let's bump that up. Her class skills, I feel like I should just put a point... No, actually, let's not bother putting a point into theology. Yeah, well, she's a Rillo, so she is quite tall, quite large. Her physique doesn't actually show it, but yes. 10 to wounds is during a rest. Prey is bonuses, and then abolish curses. I don't know if we need... We probably do need some more abolish curses, to be honest. But for the moment, let's go 10 wounds. And then weapons. Okay, here's the thing, right? Here's what I've learnt. For this character, the best option is to go small blades, not rods and staffs. Because if you go small blades, she can equip a short sword and a shield, which makes her a bit of a tank. And so she can be useful. But with the staff, she is not as useful because she can't defend herself quite as well. So we're going to pump small blades for her. And I'm now regretting that I sold the extra shield that I had. Because she can... And the extra armor too. We're going to have to buy those back. I completely forgot that we were going to be... Well, actually, it's not that I forgot. It is that I wasn't aware that she would come to us wearing robes. Rather than...
I await your I will lead.
Rather than actually, you know, having some armor herself. So, she has joined our party. It is... What is game time? It is hour 21. So, none of the stores will really be open. So let's go to the tavern and resolve that little quest line and get our mage into our party. And then... Where was that tavern? Is that it there? That's the general store. Oh no, we are. This is it right here. And that was what I didn't do. Well, let's do a quick save for a start. I have to give it a... Okay. 7. There we go. Settings, controls. You can switch weapon sets, but I can't... Oh, what am I talking about? I have... this weapon set. I can at least give her that shield, and for the time... Well, she can't use that mace. But she could have that well, I need to get rid of that quarterstaff.
I'm listening.
I await your instructions.
Go ahead.
I'm going to put that there to sell.
I'm going.
No, you're not.
I'm listening. At once.
Okay. Save. Come around here. There we go.
My lord.
Okay, so these guys are all trying to hit on...
Really, my lord? I have a needlepoint back
Bajala.
at my apartment.
So,
Yes.
let's intrude.
Lord Smedrick, as much as your poetry is alarmingly metaphorical, I still must insist that you speak to no one regarding your thoughts on my resemblance to a flower bud ready to open.
Yeah. Okay, that gets rid of all of them.
That was neatly done. Who do I have to thank for my rescue?
I am Sturm, glad to be of service.
I am the Lady Biola of the Feldegug, darling of the court and spellweaver extraordinaire. But of course, you know all that.
Can't say that I do. Trying to learn more about Lord Espen. He's killed recently. Splendid, I do need help. And she joins the party. She doesn't.
Yes?
have a level? She's already level 2.
I'm always ready.
Okay. I am going to want to see your... What do you mean current party members? There should be 4 there. Am I doing spellbook? What does fever do? Robbing. Increase resistance to those. Toasting. Decrease resistance. Yeah. I'm not feeling it. I'll leave 1 there, and then the rest are going to be corrosive bolts. And another stone wall. Ride the lightning, that's fine. Severan's sparkle. Ball of concentrated nature enemy. Does lots of different damages. That sounds nice. Summon wolf, okay. And unbearable heat. Bakes well-armored foes in their armor. That's nice, but I think we're going to take that. You don't have any 3rd level spells yet? You do not. Wonderful. Oh, actually...
What next?
You have Hand of Mercy, which heals 19 points. You have Peace, so sets them pacified, and you have Serenity. Okay. Let's get another Hand of Mercy in there. And you're using Armor of Alnarius. Okay, we'll keep that. That's fine. Do you have any 2nd level? Oh, you do. Elevated is Mystic Bulwark. Focuses a field of divine energy to surround it, sheltering them from harm while the spell is active. Attacks made against the target are absorbed by the shield until it's overpowered or the effect ends. Or Glare of the Djinns. Spell summons the mind-numbing force of the Djinns. Oh no, we definitely want that. And then the base ones, there's Chattering. Be hard to stay on target when all the warmth seems to leave, so that Silenced and Distraction or Calm. That one would be good against enemy spellcasters, so we'll take that. And we don't have any 3rd levels yet. That was not surprising. Alright, and then I think the party... Actually, that party layout probably isn't too bad if I'm going to be...
You need only ask.
Honest. Yeah, I'll stick with that for the moment, I think. I am going to be aggressive. I'm going to allow use of potions. I am a damage dealer, and I'm reckless with that. I'm going to set you the same. Aggressive, potions, damage dealer, reckless. You are going to be our healer. And you're going to be cautious with that. You're going to be using that. And in combat, you are going to be defensive. And then Bajala, you are going to be aggressive in combat. You're going to use potions. You are going to be a battle mage. And you're going to be cautious. Sounds good.
You need off I go.
Right,
Yes.
Let's sleep for the night. Yeah. We'll do that. Grant Very good. Let's head out. So, we have to get... Actually, I haven't checked your inventory. You've got the Brilliant Sapphire Staff. That's good. You have a dagger, which you don't really need.
Yes?
I can give that to you right now. And technically, you can use the dagger. She can't use medium shields. Damn it, that's right, she can't. She can only use small shields. Well, I'll just do that for the moment. I've got to get you some armor,
I'm
though.
listening.
I await your instructions.
And a small shield. You can actually have that, and you can have that. And then Kajala is going to be our researcher, and you are going to be our potion maker. So let's give you... hang on, that is a weak potion of healing. I might actually give that to you. Potion of relaxation. And then all of this stuff can go to our cleric.
Go ahead.
Whoops.
I'm listening.
There we go. And there we go. Okay, we're going to sell that.
What next?
Might as well take all of these, because I'll just sell them.
I'm always ready.
You pass all of that over that way.
Ready to serve.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
that sounds good. Get you to have that healing potion ready to go. Yeah, and I got lots of heals on me, but I don't really probably need them that drastically. I might give that
What do
healing
you wish of me?
to you. Alright. Where was Curios, Fabrics, Vellums, Gavin? Oh, good. Gavin's back. And then there's Tolbard's Anvil. Let's see what Gavin's got. Because he might have some of the stuff that we sold to him.
Greetings.
Oh, I've already... Show me what you have. Okay, so we've got those chainmail halberd. That is going to be usable by her. The infantry arming sword she can use, and I didn't keep one of those shields. I should have kept one of those shields. Damn it. I don't know if she'll be able to... No, she won't be able to use the metal-plated greaves. They're too heavy an armor for her. We'll just give her light armor. We're not going to do that, though. I think I might wait before buying anything from Gavin. Let's go to the blacksmiths over here and see what he has available.
Yeah?
I see your wares. Right. So, out of armor, blue brigandine. So that gives some that's some pretty good gear. If I right click, its category is brigandine. Doesn't actually say whether that's medium armor or not, but I'm assuming it is because it is not coming up as when it does the comparison. If the blue brigandine wasn't wearable, it would be grayed out, like this cuirass, for example. Oh, that is wearable. Okay. The knight's half plate, though, is not wearable by her. So which is the better armor? Can she use splint? No. So full plate, 729. I would love that full plate. What is that doing? 40% slashing, 30% stabbing, 30% pulse, and then a bit of heat and cold. 40, 30, 30, 30, 20, 25, Knight's half plate. Oh, 40, 30, 25, so 35, 25, 25. I might buy that Knight's plate, half plate for myself. We can get her a cuirass. It doesn't do well against slashing, but it does do well against stabbing. So 15, 30, 20. Or there's 30, 15, 10. Or there's 20, 20, 25. The Blue Brigandine sounds the better option, really. 20, 20, 25. I mean, chain is better protection from slashing, but it's way worse. Maybe the cuirass. No, we'll get the Blue Brigandine for Sakaris, or whatever her name is, and then under weapons, we need for her a light shield and a weapon. So the wooden buckler is a small shield. She can use that. That's about the only weapon, only shield she can use. And then we can either go for an arming sword or we can go for a dagger. The daggers only do 1 to 4, and the attack time is 3 seconds. The arming sword 1 to 5, and the attack time is 3.5 seconds. The range is 1.3 compared to the range of 1.1. We will, I think, stick with the arming sword. We didn't actually buy either of those, did we? What's going on here?
Yes?
No, we didn't buy
I
any
await
of
your
that.
instructions.
What?
Let's sell this stuff that we don't need. Oh, I wasn't clicking buy earlier. That was the problem. I know I said I was going to try and keep a sword and a shield, but I'm not. I'm going to just stick with that. What's her name? I feel like I could get... I might be able to get better armor for you as well. That's right. I want the Knight's half plate, don't I? I think. It's better slashing, better stabbing, better pulse. I mean, that is better all round. 10, 15, and 20 better. As opposed to 5, 10, 15 better. But I don't want to use... let's just do it. I'll buy that for Hell. You've already got your ass. If I gave you Knight's half plate, you'd be worse off for stabbing, but you're better off for slashing and pulse. And then for you, we're going to buy the Brigandine, and we're going to get Buckler and the Arming Sword. So let's have a look. Your armor doesn't say, does it? No. And then, no, put that there, and that there. And And let's chuck these over here to be sold.
Yes?
Now, you were good. We're not going to do anything with Jala.
Go ahead.
You're now set up.
I'm listening.
I could have saved the money and not bought any armor for Sakara
What
and
next?
just given
Go
her
ahead.
the cuirass.
Ready to serve.
But I feel the armor that we've got, the blue brigandine, is better for her anyway, so let's not
What do you need?
quibble about that.
I'm listening.
And then I will get my full plate, and I'm happy with that. Right.
Ratings.
Let's sell all of that. Still have 900 gold. Ooh, there is... What do these do? So plate gauntlets do provide some armor protection. So, one lot for me, one lot for you, and then I don't like the look of any of these helmets really, but they do provide some extra protection. That one is just stabbing and slashing. That one's pulse stabbing and slashing, and that's just slashing. Can she wear a metal coif? She cannot. No. What is a brass cauldron used for? Can be used to boil and cook materials over an open fire. Okay. Interesting. Anything else here? Vendor of the Dreaming Timber. It's a battle axe, which I can't afford at the moment. But it has a chance to inflict entangle on a target. Okay. Guard Captain's Halberd. 3% crit and plus 10% to Seasoned Warrior. Howl of the Wolf is a Warhammer. Grants Summon Wolf once per day. Ooh, we want to get a lantern, I think. Because... I thought lanterns were used to... rather than... You could use them continuously rather than burning through candles. I might not do anything about that just yet. I might just... Let's not worry. Well, yeah, it looks like helmets do help. They do appear to provide some small extra level of protection, so I'm going to use them, even if they do look a little bit silly.
I'm always ready.
Can
Go ahead.
you use those gloves? You can. Beautiful.
What do you wish of me?
And you've already got your alchemist's... Oh, you've got alchemist's gloves, but your brewing and drying... your brewing and drying is 62%. Your brewing and drying is way better than hers. Okay, maybe you're doing the brewing and drying as well. This made sense for the cleric to be doing the brewing and drying, but at the moment... I mean, I could... Well, hang on. How much...
We'll find
how much
a solution.
advantage? Ah.
What next?
I'm always ready.
Ready to serve.
We'll find a solution.
What an absolute waste of time. But anyway, I want my cleric to be the brewer. And my mage can be the researcher, whatever that means. Okay, we're done in here. So, what were the other stores around? We've seen Gavin the Good. There's a temple up there we haven't been to. There's Ilio's Curios. There's Eldon's Fabrics. And there's... So let's head up to here, I think. See what the curio... Well, we'll go to all the shops in this area. I know I did this in the last playthrough, but we're going to do it again. What's the time? Hour 15? I think I noticed this last time I was in the city. You wake up after sleeping in the inn, half the day's already gone. Fruitful job, a little help with my project. Take a trip outside the city. What is it you need me to collect? Single piece of blood foam stone. Sure.
What do you need?
Dancing squirrel cane. Okay. Got some stock of ingredients. Got some potions. Nothing in the tools. And a few scrolls. Okay. I don't think there's anything we really want to buy or sell here. So, actually, I think I can, yeah, scribe that scroll. Yes. Yeah, we can't do anything with that, though. Hang on. Can she learn that?
Yes.
She can. This is where this game is a little bit weird. I did see somewhere that said that
I await your instructions.
Spell weavers can cast almost any spell in the game, even clerical spells, which quite frankly just seems weird to me, but hey, if she can learn the spell, we'll let her learn the spell.
Yes.
I might not be around much longer. Why do you think you won't be around much longer? Competition. More and down the street. Clothing and fabrics are no exception. That's what sort of help do you need? I want you to find a plant with a special sort of flower. Sky bloom in the forest. Sure. Sure, I'll help you. 400 gold for my trouble. Can I take a look at your stuff? Most of this stuff is... Not most of it, but a lot of this stuff is enchanted in some way. That's all the items she's got. Right. Well, we're going to come back here later and maybe we can afford some more of it. And... let's go to Bellum's.
Yes.
Bellum, my man. So he's distracted. Someone's life may depend on it. Whose life are we talking about? Abducted my dear friend Magnhild, holding her hostage. See what I can do.
Welcome to
And
Ride.
let's take a look at your stock. Ooh, a captain's longsword. See, that's what I was interested in before. Having that as a backup. So that attack time is 4 seconds, which is 1 second quicker than my... what's the name? But it does a lot less damage. 1 to 4 slashing compared to 1 to 7. And then 1 to... it does a little bit more pulse and blow damage, though. And the range, of course, is shorter. Although it has an inspired on hit, which is interesting. Hardened leather armor. Prisoner's stiletto, which does freezing. Ring of defending. How much is that? 400. I could afford that. That adds pulse, stab, slash, dodge, and block. Royal Guard sword is a small blade. Okay. Is that everything? No. Summoner's earrings, thick leather boots, whistling emissary. I think I bought that last time for my main character. Look how cheap that is compared to everything else. And it... oh, man. Right. Okay, we're not going to buy anything here. We're going to stick with what we've got. Let's go back to Gavin, because I think we've been to all of the merchant shops here. There is the Bright Guard headquarters, which I haven't been to before. But let's come back to Gavin, because it's getting late in the day again. Well, 5 o'clock. It's not that late. It's almost that time here where I am, though. It's 10 to 5 at the moment.
At once.
So we'll come back here. We'll talk to Gavin. I just want to see if there is a lantern or something I can buy. I'm pretty sure it said in the game that there is a lantern you can use for the drying stuff.
Life is hard with the prices so high.
So he's only got candles. Okay. That's no good to me. Gardening gloves, thick leather boots, chainmail, and all of that. Okay. So we did see... where was it? I think it was here in Tollbards we saw the... what's the name? I'm not going to worry about that too much just now. What we're going to do is we're going to...
I await your instructions.
Actually, let's all go over here. I'm going to move to the next part of the city and see if we can't get that thief in our group. I can't remember where I had to pick him up, though. Oh, silly me. I can look it up. Greyback Square. Can't miss. Okay. What is that building right there? Great Baths.
Off I go.
Right. Graybacks. Oh, I need to use a different exit to unlock that area. That would be this exit here, then. Because if I get Hamlin in my party, the rogue, I have a full party then. I can give him a bow or a crossbow or whatever there is in the game. And that is going to be my party, I feel. There's only one other character I would consider adding, and that was there is later on a Highlander that you can put into your party, basically a barbarian. But I think we'll stick with this group. Well, there's more than that, actually. There's a couple of other characters as well, but Adam's Tools of the Trade, Witch's Dwelling. That's the Southern Shore. That's where we need to go. I think there's actually a couple of little missions that we do in there. And here we go. Can't miss him. Something's going on. Oh, bumped into me. I'm sorry. I have worn armor before. I'm pretty sure that if someone like a little guy like that bumped into me while I was wearing armor, he would fall down. I hope there's a good reason you're chasing this fellow down a crowded street. I'm sorry. I don't see the crowd you're talking about, but anyway.
You don't... You can't... How dare you, sir? Do you dare imply that I am a thief?
I'm not implying, outright saying that you're a thief. Come into my shop. Filch property from a display case. Say that a man should stick to beer or watered wine during the day and hard liquor whiskey in the evening, but we plenty disagree about that as well. Give him a hard shake, lads. That piece would pay both your wages for a month. I want that ring. Check him again. Check his boots beneath his collar, the lining of his sleeves. There you have it. No ring, no crime. Unhand the man, you cowards. God save me. Now you're going to protect this thief. Do you want to face him fairly without your hired thugs? Okay. So, I don't know if there's any other way to get Hamlin in your party, but he did sneak the ring.
This is why I love the big city. Excitement, thrills, always meeting new people. Speaking of which, nice to meet you. Call me Hamlin, please.
So did you actually lift a ring from that man's shop? You mean this shiny trinket, one sleeveless night grumbling about the injustices of Israel Brighton, he'll forget all about it. So you are a thief. I, a thief? Hardly. Old Moran and I simply had a misunderstanding about a debt he did not wish to pay. Did you notice how, during the entire exchange, he never shouted for the watch? Okay, I'll congratulate him, but... something in common. We have the Aura of Adventures about us. Yep.
Fantastic. Let us carry on then.
Okay, and he does have a level. He has 2 levels, actually. Well, maybe not. It says leveled up twice down there, but it doesn't seem to here. We're going to give him lots of bargain and persuasion because he is a thief. Steal and plant items, we're not going to worry about. He's not going to be using that. We're not going to let him steal plant items. Although planting items is a thing. He can plant poisons and stuff on people during combat, which will kill them, but it seems a very silly way to do things to me. I suppose we should give him shady dealings, but I think for the moment I just want him to have a couple of points in disarmed traps. He has small blades and bows and arrows. We're going to put more points into bows and arrows. And Slayer's Intent, quick and steady and lucky, dirty blow, go for the eyes, or malicious strike. As ridiculous as this sounds, that is apparently the better ability. Oh, he does have 2 levels. There you go. So that, and 2 more class skills. 1 each in those, I think, and then more into the bows, please. Wonderful. Does he have a bow on him? He does not, but he does have this ring that's worth 140 gold. So we are going to have to get him a bow, and extremely quickly. But we're not going to be able to do that right now. And I don't want to go into this tavern and try and sleep, because I don't know what the mission is going to be in there. So I think we'll go back to Market Street. And we'll sleep in the inn here. And then in the morning, we will get a bow for Hamlin. Although we don't have a lot of money. Although we sell that ring, we get a little bit. Get him a bow, get him some arrows. Maybe see, I don't know if he needs any updates to his armor. I mean, he's got leather boots and he's got light leather armor. There might be a slightly better armor set that he can use. Let's just move that dagger over there, because that's going to be his backup weapon for now. So back to the crooked haggle.
Off I go.
No,
At
all
once.
of us. Thank you. I do need to specify his actions in combat too, don't I? Let's just do that. Where was it? Party manager, I believe. Formations and behaviors. I need you to be aggressive. You can use potions. No. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. There doesn't seem to be anything here that is... Maybe hold position is a better option for him, but I would like there to be some option that that was used to get him to try and sneak around in combat and get better positioning, but I guess I'm going to have to do all of that manually. We have good party cohesion. Doesn't say we've got very good diversity, though. I don't know why. I don't know what that is. And I don't know why there are perks around that. So that's all very interesting. Our party level is 0? That's... I suppose we haven't really done anything with the party together. Rent the room. We'll do this one again. Gonna cost us 10 gold. Go. So what is the time of day? It's 9 in the morning.
At once.
So Gavin might have... Gavin is going to have some stuff, but I don't think it's worthwhile actually buying those arrows from him. But we should certainly sell that ring. There we go. You don't really have... You've got light leather armor, that's fine. You've got thick boots, which is exactly what he's got on. And that's about it. Let's head over to Tolbard.
I await. Off I
all
go.
of us.
Yeah?
Where was that other bow? There was another bow for 200. Arrows of the Hunt do 1 to 7, plus 5 to aim and accuracy. Light arrows do 1 to 6, and fire arrows do 1 to 5, plus an extra 1 to 2 heat. Why is it saying it's going to cost 3 gold? Price is 1. Get that, but I'll pay 3 gold for that. Let's buy those fire arrows. Why did I only buy half of them? Let's buy all of those. And then we will buy 60 light arrows. Oh, hang on.
What?
Should I buy the brass cauldron and the lantern? Feel like I should. Oh, the lantern is 381? No way, I'm not buying that yet. Maybe later. So, it must have been in Bellum's Wares or Ilio's Curios that had that...
At once.
That bow that I wanted.
Greetings.
Okay, it wasn't here. So it had to be Bellum's.
At once.
Yeah, Whistling Emissary. Range 16. It's a longbow. Oh, can you use that? You can. Beautiful. Buy. Go.
I await your instructions.
All of those arrows previously, which I didn't actually mean to. That is fine.
What is your wish?
You are going to have one set of those, one set of those, and those, and they're your backups.
A beer would be nice. Thank you.
I'm not sure if there's a way to specify which arrows you're using. I think that... Yeah. I think I'm going to break the stream here and go and get a bite to eat, and I'll be back in about half an hour, where we will continue on with this. We've got our party now. It is time to continue on. We are going to go to Greyback Square we have some missions to do there. So Bellin had a woman that was last seen cornered by some thugs in Greyback Square. Then there was... I was positive there was another one. Why? I don't want to see completed. It's not letting me. Anyway. We are doing good. I'm happy with how we're going. I do want to get into another fight, though, to see how well the party works together. But that's going to be in the next episode. So I'll be back in a little while, and we will continue on. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you later. Bye now.